Hi, readers. Today we are going to work on our summary writing for nonfiction texts. So our content objective is that we can summarize a nonfiction text, and our language objective, which is how we'll learn that, is by writing a summary using a paragraph frame as a guide. So, as you know, there are several steps to take to write an effective summary. But before we go through those steps, I want to talk about this statement here. Summarize means to make it shorter, include just the facts like a reporter. So we take a whole article and we shrink it down just to the main ideas and key details. And we leave, when it says just the facts like a reporter, we leave our opinions out. So it's just what we read. So today we're going to focus on the first step. Just read the text. To read the text and write the main ideas of each paragraph in the margins. So I'm going to model this with the Amazing Penguins article. So let me go ahead and open that up on Cami. So we know that it is helpful for nonfiction readers to read in small chunks and then note the main ideas of that section. I'm going to show you how to do this using Cami, but you can certainly write main ideas on sticky notes or in your reading notebook. All right, so here we have penguins are amazing birds. People sometimes think penguins are silly animals that are dressed up in fancy black suits called tuxedos. But looks can be deceiving. Penguins are amazing. When explorers first saw penguins in Antarctica, they thought they were fish. Penguins are actually birds. They have feathers, beaks, and wings. They also lay eggs. There are 17 different kinds or species of penguins, but all of them make their home near the ocean. So this paragraph was just to introduce us to penguins, so we know that they are a type of bird and that there are many different species here. So now I'm going to keep reading, and I'm going to pause at the end of this paragraph and ask myself what the main idea is there and note that in the margins. So even though penguins are birds, they can't fly in the air. In fact, penguins are amazing swimmers and spend most of their time in the water. Their bodies are built to swim. Penguins have heavier bones than most birds. This helps them dive deep in the water. They have strong wings and webbed feet like a duck. This helps them swim fast. When penguins dive into the water, they can swim up to 25 miles an hour. Some can stay underwater for up to 25 minutes. All right, so I'm going to ask myself, what was this paragraph mostly about? And I would say that this paragraph is mostly about how penguins, I'm going to change the background here so it's like a sticky note. Penguins' bodies are built to swim. And I know this because some of the key details that support that is they have heavy bones, help them dive, and they have webbed feet. So I would say this is the main idea with two key supporting details in that section. All right, so let me read our next paragraph, and I'll do the same thing and pause. Penguins dive into the water to find prey or food to eat. Penguins eat fish, squid, and krill, which are like little lobsters or snails. Even though penguins don't have teeth, I'm noticing a problem. They don't have teeth, but they have a solution here. They have strong beaks and can swallow their prey in one piece. Penguins have strong little hairs in their mouths and down their throats called bristles to help them swallow the slippery fish. All right, so this section was mostly about what penguins eat, but then it tells us about how they eat them as well. So I would say that penguins' beaks and throats help them eat fish. I would say that is a main idea of this section. All right. And then I would give some supporting details, some key details there that show support. And we said one that we read is that they have strong beaks and they have bristles down their throats. I'm going to put that sticky note here. All right, and now our final paragraph, or our final paragraph before the conclusion. Most penguins live in very cold places like Antarctica. Their bodies protect them from freezing water and air. They have lots of waterproof feathers to keep them dry and a thick layer of fat called blubber to keep them warm. The feathers on their backs are also very dark, which helps them absorb heat from the sun. So this paragraph was mostly about how penguins stay warm. So I would say penguins' bodies help them stay warm in cold weather. And that is the main idea of this section. And 2 details to support that. They have blubber, which is a type of fat, and they have waterproof feathers. All right, so the next chunk is just the conclusion, so I don't think I'll see a main idea here, but I'll just finish reading it. Even though people sometimes think penguins are cute animals all dressed up for a party, they are fascinating creatures that are built to survive in a harsh habitat. All right, so there we go. See how I read this article in chunks and noticed the main ideas and then the key details of that section. So before you can even think about writing your summary, you need to slowly read your article and note those main ideas and key details. You can do this using Kami, or you can do this by writing notes in your notebook or on sticky notes.